Hey, what's happening, everyone? Journeyman here, and welcome to episode 26 of Save Our Saints. Today's episode, we take on Valencia in the second leg of the Europa League quarter-final. We found ourselves 1-0 down after the first leg in Valencia, and then we take on Burnley. We are still chasing a Champions League spot. We are currently 4th place in the table with a virtual goal difference, so every game in the Premier League matters from here to the end of the season. Once again, everyone, welcome back to Save Our Saints. Today's part 36. There's been no games since the last episode and this one. No real news at all. Apart from Predrag is decided he is leaving the football club. We're selling him at the end of the season to, who was it? Fenerbahce for around about £2 million. So a little bit of profit there on Predrag. Didn't really work out in the end. I was hoping kind of big things from him, but it just wasn't meant to be. And that's okay, because we have a very promising young goalkeeper right behind him. In fact, Daniel Josefsson, I think that's how you pronounce it. Very, very talented sweeper keeper. Working on him. As you can see, the attributes not really improving though. That's a little bit concerning. Maybe I'll take a look at that in between episodes. But yeah, I'm not too disappointed about that. But anyway, without further ado, let's go straight into today's action. This is the team that I'm going to use here at home with Valencia. Obviously, we have a 1-goal deficit to overcome. We got to be careful at the back though. We can't concede an away goal, because that really would put the nail in the coffin for our Europa League hopes this season. But anyway, in goal, Angus Gunn, Bertrand left back, Danilo right back, Mavropanos Diallo. You should be used to this team by now. Vecino and Wanyama is going to start today ahead of Gambin and Ndidi. Kluivert on the left, Drax on the right, Grealish, and Ellen Haaland is going to start today after his hat-trick against Wolves in the last episode. He needs to start, obviously, fine in form, 33 goals. I love Aubameyang, but today we're going to go with Erling Haaland. Alright, so as you can see, as things stand now, we played Valencia 3 times. They've won 2, we've won 1. Let's try and make it 2-2 today with a comfortable 2-0 victory. I'll go 2-0 victory. Wouldn't that be splendid if we got a 2-0 victory here at home to Valencia, knocking them out, going through to the semi-final. And by the way, it's a pretty weak field in the quarterfinals. This is a glorious, close opportunity this year to bring home a European trophy. The first European trophy for Southampton. Wouldn't that be a magnificent way to finish the season? Alright, first highlight again. Grealish puts the ball there. Mavropanos with the header. Blend with the clearance. Diallo gets it back. He hits it outside to Grealish. Puts the ball in. Draxler with the header. Oh, inches past the post. Oh, not known for his heading ability there, but Draxler almost found that far post with a great header. Well played from Grealish too. That's another good ball from Grealish. Ball goes long. Diallo deals with it. Alright, so exciting start here to the game. Only 3 minutes in here, and there's another chance. There's Draxler now. Takes a shot on curling effort. Julian Draxler. Oh, he's had a very bright start to the game, hasn't he? All right, here's Draxler once again orchestrating the play. Here's Grealish, though. Grealish turning. Plays at the right of Ryan Bertrand. Bertrand finds a feet adjusting Kluivert. Kluivert, Vecino. Back to Grealish again. Back to Vecino at the edge of the area. We know he can strike it, and what a strike that is for Matias Vecino. 7th goal of the season from the on-loan midfielder. What a goal indeed. He wouldn't score many better than that, I wouldn't have thought. Can't remember any better than that anyway, but good first touch, good second touch, and what a third touch that was. Past the goalkeeper. Keeper has no chance despite seeing it from quite a distance away, and it's 1-0 to the Saints. The tie is all even. Alright, here's Bertrand now. Obviously trying to get a second goal here quickly. Ball goes long. Rodrigo the flick on. Shouldn't be a problem for Diallo. Nope. And he plays back to Angus Gunn. So conservative plays there from Abdou Diallo. Mavropanos to Bertrand, to Wanyama, to Justin Kluivert. Gives it up to Draxler now. Acres of space for him to operate. Lays it across to Grealish. Grealish with the effort off the post. I don't think anyone saw that coming at all. I didn't see it coming especially. Jack Grealish with a curling effort. There's Grealish with the effort now. Puts a far post. There's Diallo off the crossbar. And the ball is clear to safety. So far, it's been all us, but there's a chance perhaps for Valencia on the break. There's Rodrigo in the box, and he puts it over the bar. Good save there from Angus Gunn, in fact. And that was almost a disaster for the Saints. After controlling much of this game so far, that could have easily been 1-1. Alright, 37 minutes here. Here's another highlight. Haven't seen much of Erling Haaland and Justin Kluivert, 2 big players for us today. There's Grealish to Danilo. Danilo lays it inside to Grealish. Back to Vecino. Takes the effort on, and Matias Vecino, he is having a day and a half, isn't he? What a goal that was again from Matias Vecino. Assist there from Jack Grealish as well. Look at this build-up play. Beautiful stuff from the Saints. Grealish to the feet of Vecino. All the space in the world again. Strikes it this time across the keeper. Keeper no chance. 2-0 Southampton. 2 goals for Matias Vecino. And we're 1 foot now into the Europa League semi-final. Here's Baba to Sola now. Let's not concede those straight away. That would be awful, wouldn't it? Les Lacroix. Awful, awful effort there from the Valencia right back. All right, here's Bertrand now. Throws the ball into Wanyama. There's Mavropanos, not sure. Bertrand to Wanyama. Does the ball hold the ball. Vecino to the feet of Grealish. He turns to Draxler. Danilo has found himself in the box. That's a good ball across to Erling Haaland, who makes it 3-0. Gives us a 2-goal advantage now over Valencia there. Good finish there from Erling Haaland. 34th of the season. Wonderful build-up play too, by the way. Danilo going past his man there. Man fell asleep. Danilo all alone in the box, and he put on an absolute play for Erling Haaland. Even I could have scored that one, and I'm an atrocious finisher. And it's 3-0 to the Saints. All right, 3-0 here, and what a performance that was in the first half for Southampton. Only really giving up 1 or 2 opportunities for Valencia and largely controlling the game. Fantastic first half performance from the boys. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Let's get the second half rolling, and let's complete the job. All right, 61 minutes here. Here's Grealish now. 2 assists to his name today, having a fine day in the hole. Here's Kluivert now, moved to the right-hand side of the midfield ahead of Draxler now. Draxler's gone to the left, Kluivert's gone to the right. So to freshen things up, get those 2 more involved. Anyway, here's chance now. Slimani, former Leicester player, gives the ball away to Wanyama, who does very well to win it back foot. There's Haaland. To the fate Grealish. Grealish finds Draxler with acres of space to work with. That's a good ball to Kluivert. He heads it in the box. Babarao makes the clearance. So there's going to be another long highlight here. This could be danger for Valencia. Here's Grealish. Gets the ball, does very well. He's brought down in the box, and it's a penalty here. Vecino has a chance for his hat-trick. Of course, he's going to take it. Matias Vecino steps up and sends the keeper the wrong way beautifully. A hat-trick for Matias Vecino. And possibly, I would say definitely, his finest day in a Southampton shirt. Alright, so with this type effectively wrapped up now, I can go ahead and make some changes with confidence. So Patrick Roberts going to come on here for Justin Kluivert. Erling Haaland, take a break, son. Alexander Lacazette's going to come on for you. We'll have you play as a bit more traditional advanced forward. What other changes can we make real quick? Danilo, you deserve a break today. Gammon could play right back for the remainder of the game. So trying to freshen some legs up because obviously we play Burnley on the weekend, and always a chance now. Valencia have pulled one back. Interesting. So they have 20 minutes now to salvage something on the game. Let's not throw this away, Saints. You're making me nervous now. I've seen it happen too much in real life over the recent years. I do get automatically nervous. There's Patrick Roberts though. Good run. Good shot as well. All right, 80 minutes on the clock here. Here's Kondogbia. I can't even pronounce his name. Anyway, Sola to beat the Paul. That's a decent effort. Dipping and just going over the crossbar there. If they'd scored then, it would have been very tense last 5-10 minutes of the game. But it looks like we're going to hold out here for a 4-1 victory. Hold out for a 4-1 victory. That's a ridiculous thing to say, isn't it, really? But facts are facts, I guess. But 2 minutes now of added on time left to go in this game. Still winning 4-1. Still got to defend well. Here's Mavropanos, though. Does well to read that. Brings the ball down. Defeats a Diallo to Mavropanos. Confident stuff here from Southampton. Wanyama to Mavropanos again to Wanyama. Back to Grealish. It'd be a great way to finish this game. We score after this. Very patient build-up. I love it. May look boring, but it's exactly what I want the boys to do. Draxler hits it Lacazette. Now Lacazette's got a good chance to score, and he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Not had a good season, Alexander Lacazette. Really, form has been very, very up and down. I expected bigger things for him when he joined from Arsenal, but still provides a useful role in this team. All right, so there you go. Finished here 4-1 now against Valencia. Hat-trick for Matias Vecino. Take a bow, son. What a performance that is from the on-loan midfielder. Obviously, I'd love to make his move permanent, but £25 million for a 30-year-old midfielder is a little hard to justify. But we'll see what happens in the future. And obviously a goal from Erling Haaland as well, completing the route and putting us now to the semi-final of the Europa League. So it'll be interesting to see who we're drawn against. So the remaining teams are Napoli, Sevilla, Hoffenheim, and of course us. Now I do fancy our chances, all the remaining teams. Sevilla perhaps are the toughest opposition in there. We'll have to see who we're drawn against though. All right, so here we go. Big day. Semi-final draw of the Europa League. Let's go ahead at the automatic draw button. Let's see what happens. So, first out of the hat is us. And we are playing Sevilla. Of course, we're playing Sevilla. Probably the toughest team in this. Probably the toughest team we could play out of Hoffenheim and Napoli and Sevilla. So, well, there you have it. To be the best, we got to beat the best, right? So, up against Sevilla now in the semi-final. Take a look at their first team. It's actually pretty talented. Got some nice players in there. Quincy Promes, who almost joined Southampton in real life. Victor Fischer is one of the strikers. He's okay. He's not great. I actually almost signed him as well in the game. I was close to pulling the trigger, but they wanted £30 million. I think I decided against it. Ben Yedder is still there. 16 goals, top score for him. Obviously experienced defender as well. Simon Kajar. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not sure. But anyway, Sevilla. They're our next opponents, so looking forward to that fixture. When is that fixture? Just out of interest. How does that fall? Semi-final falls at the end of the month after Huddersfield. Only 2 days after the Huddersfield game. That's awful, isn't it? Look at this fixture congestion. It's absolutely abysmal. So we play Burnley on Sunday, which is going to be in this episode, and then we take on Chelsea. We got a week off there. That's not too bad. But then we have 3 games in the space of a week. We play Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then play again on Sunday, and then again on Thursday, and then wrap up the season on Sunday. So it's going to be a very, very, very tough end of the season. We're going to have to use every single player in our squad to make it through. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump to the Burnley game now, and let's keep our spot in the Champions League. All right, so here we go, up against Burnley now, away from home. Let's take a look at the league table, though. So the yesterday's fixtures, Chelsea actually drew with Manchester United, which really isn't a bad result for us, because we get a victory over Burnley today, and let's be honest, we really should get a victory over Burnley if we're serious about finishing in the top 4. Yeah, honestly, that was a really good result for us, because now that can see us leapfrog Manchester United if we get a win today. So let's go take a quick look at this Burnley team. See who they have, who should we be afraid of. All right, so they got Simon Mignolet in goal. That's certainly nothing to be afraid of. Jack Cork is still playing for them at 32 years old. It's slightly older squad if you look at it down. Yeah, it's a quite old team. Mazet apparently is their top goal scorer with 9 goals on loan from Udinese. Or joining Udinese, I should say. Who's on loan from? Presumably Bournemouth? I don't know. Doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, they've got nothing really that really stands out to me as potentially a threat. So we're still going to go our strongest team, because we do have a week off between this fixture and the next one, so there's no reason why we should be playing any of our reserves today. So we'll go with our strongest lineup, and we'll try and start right from the get-go, try and get a couple of early goals, really put this game to bed. All right, so here we go, up against Burnley, away from home. Obviously, we're in pretty good form right now, only that 1 defeat in the last, how many games now? Quite a few, yeah, 1 defeat in the last 1, 2, 3, like almost 9 games, 1 defeat in 9. That's a fine way to approach the end of the season, the crunch time, as it were. Yeah, so let's go over the team real quick. So, same lineup that beats Valencia 4-1. No other changes there. Angus Gunn, Danilo, Diallo, Mavropanos, Ryan Bertrand, Vecino, Wanyama, Draxler, Grealish, Kluivert, and of course Erling Haaland leading the line. All right, so Burnley lineup, but a very typical Burnley 4-5-1 formation. Haven't really changed their ways or philosophies in the couple of seasons this season running for. Kind of interesting, to be honest with you. I guess it's kind of an identity of the football club. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's worked for them. They're still in the Premier League, still competing at a pretty high level, even though they are struggling this season. They're scrapping for relegation. In fact, as you can see, it's pretty much between Cardiff, West Brom, Burnley, and Crystal Palace down there to face relegation. But obviously, I can't be too sad for them. We've got to try and get a victory over here today. Here's Mbula. Chance early on for... that's a decent effort off the post. Good start there for Burnley, wasn't it? 6 minutes in and they hit the post. Our boys better wake up and realise that although it's not Valencia, we still have to perform and compete. All right, here's Bertrand now, galloping down the left flank, as he's done so many times this season. Anyway, here's Vecino, fresh off a hat-trick. Fine effort there, and Simon Mignolet makes a good save to his left-hand side. Simon Mignolet has always been a good shot stopper, but he's kind of error-prone. Of course, Liverpool fans will know all about that. Anyway, corner comes to nothing, and I expect this highlight will come to nothing either. All right, so a bit of a knock here. Jack Grealish has picked up what looks like a twisted knee. So I will be making a change just a few minutes after this highlight. We'll see what happens here first and foremost. This will impact what I do. So here's Bertrand now to Vecino, because if we don't score here, I'm tempted to play Aubameyang up top. If we don't score here, of course we're going to score there. Erling Haaland, 35th goal of the season, gets in there 1-0, and now we leapfrog Manchester United and Chelsea into third place in the table, climbing back in there, scrapping away. So fantastic goal there. So with that in mind, instead of going 2 up top, what I can do now is relax a little bit and bring on Patrick Roberts, move Draxler to a bit more of a central role, and Patrick Roberts and go to a more familiar inside forward or right position. So originally the plan was, if we didn't score from the highlight, we'd go 4-2-4, like I have done on a couple of occasions, bring on Aubameyang. But since we don't have to, and we're bringing on Patrick Roberts and keep our shape, keep our style, and yeah, that was the plan. I don't know why I'm rambling on about it. But anyway, good performance there in the first half. Nothing really special, but we are 1-0 up. So let's try and make it 2 pretty quickly to put this game to bed. All right, Bruno Aubameyang now, not to play up top actually, and put him on the left-hand side to play as an inside forward. We'll see how that goes, because he hasn't really been predominantly used there. He's been used up top really as a poacher. Sorry about that, by the way. Anyway, error for Mignolet. We talked about errors for Mignolet, and there is another one. 36th goal of the season from Erling Haaland, for an atrocious error from Simon Mignolet. Fantastic finish there from the big Norwegian after an absolutely atrocious error. Just kind of laid it off to him. Beautiful layoff, to be honest. If you like one of those training exercises, you know, when you lay it off to basically you pass it to the guy, a little 1-2 and a shot. That's exactly what happened there. So 2-0 up, game pretty much in the bag now, and we can just sit back and relax and enjoy the victory. All right, 81 minutes on the clock here, and still in control of this game. Burnley really haven't responded at all since going 1-0 down. They look like a poor team, to be honest with you, and based off the performance, I'll be surprised if they stay in the league. It certainly isn't the same old Sean Dyche Burnley that we're used to seeing in real life. Definitely not your daddy's Burnley, as it were. But anyway, 82 minutes now. Patient build-up here from the Saints usually results in a clear-cut chance to someone. Here's Haaland now through on goal. Oh, should have finished it. Erling Haaland should have had a hat-trick, but unfortunately he failed miserably on that attempt. All right, 85 minutes on the clock, and another highlight. Obviously showcasing our skills here today. Oh, Cork almost gives the ball away to Haaland. There's Gambin. Back to Drax. To Wanyama. We know he can strike it. Oh, and he just puts it over the bar. I expected more goals from Wanyama this season. He's got quite a strike on him, and I like my centre midfielder to shoot from distance, so I'm surprised not to see him a bit more on the score sheet. Anyway, another highlight here. So, yeah, this is going to be... Honestly, we should have had more than 2 goals, I'm not going to lie. We've absolutely crushed them. And there's a chance for Burnley, perhaps, to Chris Word to Johnny's now through on goal, and a good save from Angus Gunn. Not had much to do today. In fact, that was the first shot on goal on target for Angus Gunn, and a good save it was indeed. Anyway, Hendrick with the header. Oh, that was a good effort there from Hendrick, and almost got the almost got a goal back. That's what I wanted to say. Jeez, why is this so hard? Why are you speaking so hard? It shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, 94 minutes on the clock. That should be it now. Just waiting for the referee to blow the full-time whistle. All right, so... Obviously, with that result as well, the leapfrogs now Man United and Chelsea. We know we have a game in overhand over Chelsea. That could be key. Obviously, we play them next up, and that's a huge, huge game for us. In fact, we play them at home, so that's a good thing too. So, anyway, this is the current league table. As you can see, 3rd place now. Obviously, we can't catch Liverpool. But obviously Manchester United and Chelsea are just a few points behind us. So it's going to make a very, very exciting end of the campaign, one I'm definitely looking forward to. Let's go take a look at the remaining fixtures in this build-up. So we have Chelsea in the next game. Obviously, we're going to show that in the next episode. It's such a huge game for us. Then we have Huddersfield, Sevilla in the semi-final, the Europa League, Everton, and then finish up at Man City. And then we have Man City again, by the way, in the FA Cup final. All right, so... What makes it interesting, though, is Anthony Martial, who obviously we sold to Man City in January, is in fact cup-tied for that FA Cup final. So, won't be seeing him there, but we'll see him at the end of the season. But, yeah, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Obviously, 2 good wins, 2 very comfortable wins, a 4-1 victory over Valencia and 2-0 victory over Burnley. Overall, finishing strong here at the end of the season. Just got to keep going, just got to keep grinding away, and hopefully end of the season we'll finish up with a couple of trophies and Champions League qualification. That would be a fine way to end what was a pretty difficult season, especially with players leaving. But thanks so much for watching the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, smash a like on the video, and if you want to see more from me in the future, please hit subscribe. We're very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, and that would be an amazing gift for Christmas for me, wouldn't it? But thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you folks very soon. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.